Hello gamers of Figure Import, welcome back to another episode of Autochess. So you may notice that the game started on round 7. This is a mistake by me. I realized 7 rounds into the game that I should be recording this. So basically, to sum up the first few rounds for you, I completed the first 3 NPC rounds and got a few items that you can see in the corner of my screen. We have a lever. And so I got nothing on my first 3 rounds of, like, people, so I wasn't going to have a single 2-star going into round 4, so I wouldn't beat anyone, and so I instead just sold all my units and got the 1 interest instead. Here we had 39 gold, so I ended up 37 gold, so I ended up spending the 7 gold on units and putting them in play because 7 gold won't get you any interest. Basically, I just decided to take the loss streak this game because I clearly wasn't going to beat other people with my shitty comp at the beginning. So I just decided to go eco as early as possible. It was the game plan this time because so my whole build, this comp that I'm going for, is the 6 knights with Dragon Knight, the 2 dragons to give Dragon Knight instant 100 mana, so Viper Puck plus the 6 knights, so 8 units there, and then you can run Troll Warlord and a 10th unit like an Undead or something. You don't even have to run Troll Warlord either. You can run you can just run Undead or like trolls. I don't know, it's really weird, but general thing is that I kept picking up knights when I could while I was going up to 50 gold, and then trying to maintain the 10s to keep my interest going up. I every now and then I would put units, I put the items on my units if I knew I was going to sell them, but I was planning to save these items till late game. So round 9 came and I bought these knights, and you'll notice, here, let me show this again. You'll notice I pull my units back. Why would I do that, guys? So I decided to myself, we have a lever. What happens if I verse him? So I decided to pull my units. Now this is the thing I didn't know. Ready for this one, guys? Watch this. I verse him. Aphid. You'll see I was 3-5-0, and when I beat Aphid, it's a 0. It's a 1 now. 3-5-1 assists. And so it doesn't count as a win and it doesn't count as a loss. It actually breaks both streaks, and yeah, it's just not good. So if you have a lever in your game that has no units, it really sucks for this strategy. But hey, that's this is with the worst case scenario. I literally had just got my loss streak up and lost it immediately to the AFK. So worst case scenario, I don't realize it in the game though, because I'm still confused what the hell is wrong with my income and why I'm not getting the loss streak. I didn't notice the assist, but this is post game now. So now I can put my units back out. I lost my loss streak already. It doesn't matter. And we're at 50 gold now, and so we're just trying to start the comp. So at round 10, we basically actually started playing the game. So basically what we did is the first 3 rounds, get our items, basically sold our units and AFK'd until round 10. Here we are, going to not get a single goddamn item or kill a single thing, because we're weak as fuck. And now we basically just continue this inting strategy for quite a while. But this part's very important, so I'll be showing the next few rounds, because they are quite important. Because you guys, this is a very hard strategy to make work. I will mention, I would say this is the intermediate or professional level of playing, which is balancing your interest as like getting your interest as fast as possible. So here, 60 gold, buy a simple troll knight, put it out, easy peasy. And then because I have extra gold and extra unit slots, I go, guess I should just put some shit in. And then I realize, oh yeah, I need Puck. I think I realize it, right? Please, thank God. Puck was one of the ones I needed for my 10-man comp, and so I'm glad I grabbed it there. I almost made a mistake. You can tell I definitely looked over it a few times and just kept skipping it. I'm also talking to Daz in this video, so you might hear that in the background a little bit when you're here in the game. It was me and Daz in a Discord. So I'm going to constantly be getting destroyed because you have to think about it. I'm literally 50 gold behind people on the board and in levels. So It will literally take me 10 rounds just to make the interest that they have above me in unit power. So 10 rounds, I will be weaker than people, or I should be weaker than people. There's small things that happen that usually change how strong I am, etc., to other people. And it's usually like getting the different knight numbers, getting the 2 stars, getting the synergies, getting the 6 knight is insane, getting dragon knight is insane, getting dragon synergy for the dragon knight is insane. Luna 2 is really powerful. Chaos Knight can be really strong early. You have like early game carries that you just have to get them or you don't do anything. So like here I augmented my shit with Lycan because Lycan is just a good 3-drop unit. And because I had extra money. So now I was thinking of how to get extra damage out of this comp. So I was putting in, I had a Lycan. So if I add another beast, I get beast energy. So I was just thinking about the Sand King here and stuff. You know, just leaving myself options. So you can tell we're dying fairly quickly. It's at round 12. We're round 13. We're already 15 gold back from our early game. You can see here, this is where I start going, okay, let's prepare for the late game. So I start looking at everything. I'm like, what can I change? What can I change? 6 units, okay, 4 knights. Looking good. I'm shocked that I'm still holding onto this Troll Warlock Witch Doctor right now. This was a mistake because just before these games, I was trying out Troll Knights. It's not good. It's really bad. And the Dragon Knight is just so much better. Like, Dragon and Knights is better because your Shining Star is the Dragon Knight, and he is the ultimate carry. So you build around him. Losing streak is coming back. Poggers. Here's where I made a mistake. So I lost $2, 2 gold for making that Witch Doctor. I assumed that another knight had to be better than a dragon viper there because it'll be a chaos knight that has the demon buff that also has the knight 4 buff. It's got to be better than a dragon by itself, a viper by itself. This is where I was like, let's go look at the top guy. Back to me. I versed the bottom guy, the AFK. Next round, he'll be out of the game. Ended up leveling up, which would have given me an extra unit. Didn't matter because I versed the bad guy anyways, but it's pretty good. We lost our loss streak immediately upon getting it again, as expected. You already know, it's great, dude. We love versing. So basically, the inting strat wasn't the important part of this game. The losing streak isn't the reason why I won this game. I just want to make that clear. The reason I won the game in the end is how I ecoed the beginning of the game. I legitimately just played better, and my comp was better. My late game plan was better, which is mostly a reward for going this ridiculous route all game long, where it's so hard. See where I sold Witch Doctor? I figured it out on round 15 that I'm not even going trolls, and so I sold him, lost 2 gold. Here's where we verse the wolves. Yeah, wolves are pretty easy usually, especially for knights, just because they gain ridiculous armor when they gain the shield. Generally, mechs, warriors, orcs, knights don't have much issue with these. I am still 25 gold behind on the board, plus synergies, plus, like, just in general, the 2 stars. Like, I'm missing so much power in my board. And then that's just counting the difference in interest. That's not counting the extra 50 gold that I'll have. We got a puck 2, pulled the Viper, because Puck 2 seems pretty good. This is where I started working out the comp. So now we put it down to 4 knights again because there's no reason to have the Bat Rider. The Viper has to be better than a Bat Rider. Puck at the back because it's the hyper carry. Luna's the second best carry. Omni Knight's the third most carry. I moved the Viper into the back after instead of Luna because I realized that was higher DPS, probably because of the ultimate. I end up using the DPS calculations to decide where I put things a lot. You can also see the puck. I had an extra puck. I could have won a fourth one, dude. Didn't do it. I don't go for 3-star units until I'm fully done my comp with 2-star units and I have 10 units. You don't need to go for 3-star units generally unless your comp is like really low levels. Like my comp doesn't have any 5-star unit, 5-drop units. Yeah. Where some comps, I guess you could have like 5 1-drops and 5 2-drops, and that's your whole comp. You literally don't have anything to above 2 or something. I don't know. I'm sure you can make a comp like that. Here's where we changed everything. So round 17, you saw me re-rolling, guys. I reached level 7, and I started re-rolling. Did you notice that? This is a very important part. I said to myself, a 6th Knight, Dragon Knight, is gigantic, massive, game-changing. I win the game if I can get Dragon Knight. So I just re-rolled hard as fuck for it. We got Dragon Knight, but we don't have Dragon Synergy yet, and we versed a guy that has quite a lot of 2-stars, so we got dumpstered. It's fine, though. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. It's all coming together. 12% HP. Here's where we make the big move. Round 18. Watch this. I spent 30 gold instantly. I think I missed a Chaos Knight, by the way. Rewatching this, I'm pretty sure I missed a Chaos Knight on the first one where the Luna was. Wait for it, wait for it. I level up, I level up, I level up, I level up, I level up. And then, reroll, Chaos Knight. I actually, look. I missed a Chaos Knight. I would have had Chaos Knight too. Wow. Oh yeah, wait. Now I have to show how I won. So we have full dragons now, which means we have an instant dragon activation, and this guy pulled all of his units except for 1. It's really weird. I don't know why he did it. I think he quit the game after 2. But yeah, he pulled all of his units. Chaos Knight. So we ended up getting it the next turn, and it didn't matter for that turn because we had won anyways, but yeah, if you guys are wondering now why I'm re-rolling so hard, I feel like I'm going to lose and that I need to get the Dragon Knight or I'm going to lose here. So I'm re-rolling hard as fuck for Dragon Knight, re-rolling hard as fuck, re-rolling hard as fuck, and just not getting it. Didn't get it in time. I was just so sure I was going to lose if I didn't get the Dragon Knight, and I felt like I needed it. I was way too low HP and wasn't very comfortable trying to eco. I figured spending the money on making my comp stronger to defend against somebody's attack to get a win streak is probably worth it. So I spent the entire 50 gold so that I could try to win a win streak. I wanted to hit Dragon Knight so that no one could stop me. Because at Dragon Knight 2, the comp is pretty much unstoppable. So I sold the Troll Warlord because I realized I'm not going to be throwing in a Troll Warlord until I have 9 units, and that's not till like 30, 40 gold away. So I'm not going to be doing anything with that, and so I just sold it away. Here we are, re-rolling. There's another Troll Warlord. Nothing. So you can tell we're not getting very lucky either. Like, clearly we have not had a very good game. Not only did we decide to go for an inting strat in a game where we had an AFK and we lost our losing streak right when at the worst time. Then on top of that, we don't get our Dragon Knight till the last night. Of course, that makes sense. Then I had issues with getting the next Dragon Knight 2. So fun. But this is where I start stacking up fucking items on Dragon Knight. I'm just like, ooh, let's make this guy a god. Morbid Mask. Can't put items on people post the round anymore. Oh, I reroll again, got Omni Knight 2. There's not much to see here. This is kind of just like round after round of me winning now, I'm pretty sure, for like 10 rounds. Pretty sure not much changes for a while. But this was the top guy, and you'll see now. My new comp with my new Dragon Knight, with my new team of upgraded shit, versing a Kunkka. I'm actually holding, right? Like, I'm doing pretty well against him. It's not going too terrible anymore. Knight 6 is pretty strong. 6 Knights is pretty strong. So we finally are defending. We're not dead at 12%. A guy left the game, so now we're basically top 5. Another guy lost. And we're defending. We're feeling good. And we're thinking, okay, we just need to hit this Dragon Knight. And the power level goes from, like, average to God tier. There's the Dragon Knight with the exact amount of gold. I say to Daz, listen to this. I'm going to turn up the sound. Kill. Oh. So.
Take your hand off
My entire thing. Yeah, pretty much. Now it's just sit back, relax for like a while. I'm so strong. Okay. So I was already winning, and I needed this one upgrade to literally go from winning to the game is over. They're never going to beat me for the rest of the game. I can save up 50 gold and I'll still be winning. Okay, so my entire comp is I build 6 knights, and the knights get a shield that gives them 60 armor and like 75% magic resistance. They basically become invulnerable and can't take any damage and literally don't die to anything. And there's this Dragon Knight that does 1 billion damage, and he attacks, and it does an AoE attack. So everything he hits, imagine it not hitting a single piece, it hits like 5 or 8. And it's hitting for like 400 damage each unit. And it's broken and poisoning all of them. And I'm just like, the DPS number 124, my next highest 57. It's like this unit is the entire comp, and I finally got the tier 2 of it. It went from being the one of the lowest damage units in my comp to the best unit by a mile. And so everyone's fucked. Everyone should be panicking. I spent all my money trying to get that shit in this game. Boom, 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 boom. Like, you know, going ham trying to get it. And then, hey, look, I got it. And now they're fucked and they're going to bleed. This is what I talk about. The super hard to play thing. Knights are so fucking hard. Knights are so hard. I even have dragons, dude. So my dragons pop off instantly. They start with 100 mana because you have 3 dragons. It's so cool. So, yeah, we'll just sit back with game sounds throughout this part, because I think this is better just to let the game speak for itself, because I literally didn't have to do anything. I sat back, relaxed, and this is the comp, guys. A comp on round 20 can hold for this long. Watch this. It's fucking stupid. I did this on level 8, sorry, and now it will hold until the end of the game, basically. You'll see.
Shit. What?
It's a sick comp that had a very big turn on round like 20-ish. Or 18 was the turning point, I think. I don't remember. Either way, you reach max money at 10, you fuck them up at 18, 21, they really die, and now it's just holding out till the end of the game, where we might get a few small upgrades you might notice. We are getting to 10 units, though, that's for goddamn sure. Just had to take a little detour because of that hard This guy's comp
hard
literally,
game that I
literally threw everything they had at my carry, and they couldn't take him down.
Oh yeah, I had a Viper
God,
ult.
I put every item
Every
on him
ult
too.
went on.
I
Oh my
saved
God.
them all, dude. I was bleeding. I almost died, Daz. I didn't give a fuck. I said, I know where this goes, and I'm just waiting for the promised land. Take me away, Dragon Knight. Proo! And I fucking, I just pray to God that I got it. And holy shit. This will be, if I win, this will be 2 games in a row I win with the same comp. From behind, being the worst guy in the game to the best.
One sec.
Yep.
Just watching this back, it's so fucked. It's so fucked, dude. The fact, I swear to God, this play style is so retarded because it feels like you don't actually play the game. Like, I didn't do very much to win this game. I just sat here most of the time and just looking at it win and lose. Like, majority of the game was losing, and now the majority of the game is winning. You see how my win kills and deaths 12-12? Yeah, this is fucked. Now watch, like, as I keep going though, the kills to death for the rest of the game. Those two combined to make this it used to be a 60% magic resistance item. Now it's a 100%. Pretty OP. They keep buffing items and changing them. Mask of Madness is fucking insane now. If you didn't know,
Dragon Knight literally
Dragon Knight
against this guy sat at full HP the entire time. Didn't take single damage.
if you didn't
What
know,
the fuck, dude?
Dragon Knight 2 attacks in an AoE.
Everyone's dying.
And that's
They don't
why
know
you
what
need
to
Dragon
do.
Knight
I haven't
2.
done anything. I have 35 gold. I haven't done anything in about 5 rounds. I've just sat here. 5 rounds, Daz. Imagine being so powerful that I'm so good at this game that I did nothing for the beginning 15 rounds, did a little bit, a lot really fast, then went AFK again, come back, do a lot really fast, go AFK again. That's how you can play auto chess. I could play 4 of these at a time probably, dude. As long as you don't overlap the fucking round where you have to do a lot of stuff, it's fine.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, man. Yeah, this isn't even... What the fuck, man? Dude, I was right. I'm up to 50 gold with no issue on an 8-win streak. I haven't lost a single round in 8 rounds ever since I got this upgrade. How could that have happened?
Boy, boys, who can come go get me a beer from the fridge and bring it to him? It'd be much appreciated. Who can go get me a beer from the fridge and bring it to me?
I don't want to release a video about this, Daz. I just want to enjoy it, man. Fuck.
Here's pus in your eye.
You know that song?
Yeah.
Why was I singing? This is me in a random fucking clip. Legit. Not streaming. Just started singing that. Look at this fucking 1v1 in the... Look at the Templar Assassin try. It's darn... Oh! The assassin critting! Nope. 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 And... Nope.
The dragon will not be.
Wow, you got pretty close,
JJ,
dude.
sorry,
Run
man, dude.
28.
What do you think it was? 15-0 or something?
Very important to change positioning every now and then. I wanted to make sure that my Luna was back farther because the damage was higher, and I wanted to make sure that the Dragon Knight was safe from assassins because I saw him get absolutely shit on last time. It was very close because they got people on my Dragon Knight, which is an issue. I needed to make sure that my Dragon Knight is the last thing alive. No matter what, it should be the hardest thing for them to kill. And so, you'll see soon, I make the change to the game where I cannot lose anymore. I actually...
shit, 10 win streak.
I start flying here. I could have lost at this point. I didn't even know it. But I could have lost. This change is pretty big, so I throw in a Necrophos because with Abaddon, Necrophos gives the double undead bonus to give some minus armor.
You were literally on them, and then when you shot... No, you were on them, and then when you shot, you flicked off them.
Wow, is this guy stuttering so fucking hard? Jesus, it's like he's just trying to talk over somebody so fucking hard in his CSGO game, and he's just stuttering. Listen to this shit.
Yeah. You were literally on them, and then when you shot... No, you were on them, and then when you shot, you flicked off them.
Dude, every time he's saying no is somebody else fucking talking probably, and he's just like, no, shut up, I'm talking. Jesus Christ, alright.
I don't know what was going on there. It was pretty funny.
That leg spike. Round 30. My Chaos Knight. My Viper.
They're going, eh?
My Bat Rider.
Yeah, I tagged on with the scout.
The dragon will not be
One others? Oh no, that's orange.
So here's where I finally fix the comp. Get ready. Watch this positioning. All of this
I've
matters.
got a bogus draft for you, mate.
I have a reason for everything.
I will too if you want to.
Broadsword on him for... This is the first thing. You get like Crystallis off of Broadsword and something else. And I knew that the Broadsword would combine, so that extra plate mail will get moved up one slot in the inventory of the Dragon Knight, so it'll also be able to wear the plate mail too.
I am unfamiliar with
Start
this
working towards my
feeling.
level 10,
Is it
because
joy?
the basically to
I won
explain
again.
to explain the board.
11 round win streak.
Uh,
I'm only at
It would just
12%
be-
HP. Yeah. They actually can't stop me. They can't get me out of the game. Yeah, like I'm like a parasite. I just stick around at 12% HP. I just can't be knocked out.
The only upgrade I can do to this team is to upgrade the Abaddon or the Viper or the Necrophos to get to 10 units and to get a Dragonite 3 or 2 Dragonite 2s. So that's literally all I can do. Those are my options. And so I'm very limited in the choices right now. Pretty much all I'm doing is spending all the money into leveling because
Fort ramp's gonna kill you
that
straight
10th unit will help more than trying to go for a 3-star will. This is more instant power. Hunkered me. You can tell my Dragonite's still healthy as hell.
the dragon will not be denied.
Close to the wall.
This game was crazy, dude. An unforeseeable thing happens this game. So I have to mention, I have a Crystallis now on the Dragonite. So the Crystallis gives it like a 10% chance to do 1.5 times damage. And I must also mention that the 1.5 times damage also works on the AoE. So Dragonite's a bit insane. So here I decide as my 10th unit, I'm going to get a second Dragon Knight. It's a level 1, so it's really bad. But I still think it's going to be better than most of my other carries except for Puck. And so I move them all over, you know. This is what you call, this is the position called the Mage Corner, I find the Mage Corner works really well with the Dragon Knight combo because just like the Mage Corner, all of the damage is a couple things in the corner. It's just like that. You want these to be the last alive. You want these to be the safe things. They don't need to get their ults off instantly because they are dragons and they start with their ults. So they can be in the corner. It's really good. You can tell how close he's gotten right here. He gets me here because I'm attacking a Juggernaut 3 and it just doesn't die. So here's where I realize, oh shit, I just lost 8% HP. I could have died. And I could have died the whole time. So I start going crazy. I'm like, wait, did I just grab a Medusa? What the heck? I keep going. I already got the Viper. Don't need another one. All I need is an Abaddon. I'm looking. I could replace the Necrophos with Lich. Got the Nether Necrophos. Get the Necrophos 2 right away. Don't even think about it. Sell out. I'm thinking about 10th unit. I'm like, is a Lich better than a Dragon Knight? Probably not. Or am I ever going to replace the Necrophos now that I leveled it up? No. There's 39 gold left over. Okay. We upgraded Necrophos. We upgraded Viper. And we took some chances at Abaddon. And now we're just looking for Dragon Knight and Abaddon. We said, okay, we'll go for a Dragon Knight 2. Fuck it, we need immediate power. Dragon Knight 2. Grab the Troll Warlord as an option, but like we're comparing a Dragon Knight 2 with the Dragon buff and 6 Knight buff to a Troll Warlord with 1 Troll. It's pretty obvious that I'm gonna Dragon Knight to it, and now I'm thinking, I win. You're done. You're done for. 1 Dragon Knight was good. What about 2? And now I'm thinking also the game's just over. We're at 4, 19, and 36. I'm thinking the game's over. Let's just all in. Let's try to look for the Abaddon, because that's the last upgrade I'm going to get.
The strong shall eat.
I still wasn't sure if a Troll Warlord would be better, because if I ended up somehow getting more Dragon Knights and got a Dragon Knight 3, then I'd have the extra room on my team for a Troll Warlord, right? I was thinking about the long game, just in case. So here we have Bat Rider decimating a Black Dragon. Bat Rider gave the oil ink thing to slow it down. Demon Edge is a crazy item. Watch these combinations when I click on it, guys. It combines with an item I have. Just focusing on the first thing, which is I want a Dragon Knight 3 this game. Wait, we only need 1 more Dragon Knight. Oh my god, dude, I'm so close. How could I not get a Dragon Knight 3 this game, dude? I'm so close. So, I check out my items. I have a Crystallis you saw on the top left, the 10% to do 1.5 times damage. I'm looking at everything. I'm just thinking to myself, I have no slots. Let's check it. Check it. Daedalus. Crystallis plus Demon Edge. Done! Put it on him right away. So now I have a Daedalus. Daedalus is a 10% chance to do 4 times damage. It doesn't make the item until the end of the turn, so as long as I win this turn, I'm fine. Which it looked completely fine because they're getting decimated, so I was fine. Now from here on out, guys, from round 36 onward, we have a Daedalus on our Dragon Knight. So 4 times damage with AoE. Okay. Just so sometimes I will get 10% chance to literally one-shot half of his team. Okay. Just want to make that clear that this is game deciding just because I got this. Okay. Pretty insane. But so we beat him. Win streak ended. This was without the Daedalus. We already beat him without the Daedalus, without the Demon Edge. Just pointing that out, we were already winning without it. It's just that, obviously, this is a big improvement, and I prefer a Daedalus over not having a Daedalus, you know? So, still looking for Dragon Knight. I re-rolled all I could for Dragon Knight. I figure I'm going to re-roll hard as fuck for it, and if I get if I get it in my tray, I'll just lock the tray for the next turn when I get the 5 gold to buy it. The difference, if I could get a Dragon Knight 3, is massive, and it wasn't worth selling the Abaddon to try to get it. I'll just keep going with the money from each round. He's also spent all of his money, so he's all in as well, and so really he's not going to be getting giant upgrades, and so we're both going for small upgrades.
I am unfamiliar with
I
this
just, like,
link.
let him know. I'm like, I got a Daedalus, dude, I'm so sorry. Like, yeah, Daedalus. It's not fair. I got a crazy item. in the game where I'm going all into one unit, and the Dragon Knight's insane. So here we are, out of money once again. You can tell the end of the game is literally just fucking troll. 561 DPS that round. Puck did 108. The Dragon Knight probably crit his whole fucking team. And like the fight ended so early probably. So you can see I haven't crit, 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 I haven't crit. Haven't even crit yet, haven't crit, haven't crit, haven't crit. There it is, 1256 crit. In that whole fight, I crit once on his Troll Warlord. Like, it's not making that big of a difference. He's holding against me, though. That was the scary part. When the Dragon Knight doesn't hit the 10% crit on a crazy fight. Oh. So, I did end up getting Dragon Knight 3 this game, guys. And so,
I got
obvious.
Dragon Knight 3.
GG. It was already GG, and
Obviously better than the Dragon Knight 2, so you know it's good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you know it's good. It's actually the 2 was doing 509 DPS last turn. I'll tell you this one, okay? I'll tell you. I already have an item. It has a 10% chance to do 4 times damage. It was doing 1200 when it was critting. Okay, so let's see Dragon Knight 3. Here we go. The ultimate triple form. He's a blue dragon. Attack damage bonus. Okay. Wait, he also has Frost Breath that slows the attack speed of the things. Oh my god! I AoE one shot 1948. It one shotted like 4 things. It one shotted 4 things. I LOL'd. You got a Tidehunter too? There's literally nothing to do except for upgrading, like adding an extra unit to the team just for the extra bonus. There was no warlocks, there was no human, like there was literally nothing to do. I did not know what to throw in as the last guy. I grabbed a human because I was like, maybe I'll just throw in a human to silence the target. But like, here we have trolls. Got Staff of Wizardry. Had to puck. Got Javelin, Dragon, extra Javelin, didn't do anything. Extra Javelin, throw it on Luna, dead. I wasted that Javelin.
Everyone look at my score.
And these are the combinations. So I still had the extra spot for the Hyperstone and the and that Mithril Hammer, but look at this 1v1, dude.
You wanna know what my score is on the CSGO right now, Ethan?
Sure, dude.
666. 6 kills, 6
Nicely
assists,
done,
6
dude.
deaths.
So I think here, I'm like, oh, a Tidehunter over an Abaddon 1? Maybe. I was like, it can't hurt. And then I decided to put the Javelin on the Tidehunter instead, because with more AD, you charge your ulti up faster. Attack speed, AD, damage, taking
no,
damage.
Dave. Give it to Dave. I'm gonna have to team kill. I'm joking, I can buy my own.
I've never had a tier 3 Dragon Knight before, dude.
He has an Enigma.
Oh God, am I gonna lose? Nah, the corner's so broken. He can't beat
Night
it.
Silver is safe once
Can't
more.
beat it.
He's losing. He can't do anything. He's trying to change up his comp, and he's losing.
Round 42, boys.
412 DPS. We're nearing the highest rounds I've ever reached, boys. We've never reached round 45.
Pence.
Cool.
He doesn't know what.
I got the Abaddon. Look.
He's so long.
Sold the Tidehunter
In the service
For-
of Salamene.
the Abaddon 2, and then used the extra 2 gold for a Luna. I figured Abaddon 2 is better than Tidehunter 1, and yeah. This is an Abaddon 2 with a Knight 6 buff. Abaddon's really tanky. Like, really tanky. He
Yo,
tries so hard
do I have your
and
knife?
got so far. But
Just
in
hope.
the end, my one unit can just literally kill his entire team. It's insane. He's literally losing to one unit. It's fucking crazy. That's insane, dude.
Monster kill!
He's dying one unit at a time.
Ethan, I can't hear. Boys, I can hear, but just chill out. Otherwise, I can't hear. Like, I know where he is. Just chill.
Holy shit, boys. Is this where we lost? He got Enigma 2. He AoE'd my entire team instantly. It's my one Dragon Knight versus a true Warlord. 10% crit dead. 10% crit dead. I never noticed, boys. I never noticed. This Daedalus definitely carried the game.
I can't deal with these cunts, man.
Oh my god.
The strong shall eat the weak.
And I called GG on round 45. Get ready for it. This is why I called it. I was right. Wait for it.
We're at round 45, and I'm still beating him with just the one unit.
Shut
Your
your
beast.
bitch ass
Round
up.
45 is a
Wait,
boss.
45.
He said, "Yeah, round 45." He said, "Shut your bitch ass up." It's a time 48 minutes. It's a boss. He died to it. It's over. Just because I lasted longer, I win.
464 gold to his 432. 5 candy and I ranked up. Woohoo! Woo! He was so mad. I beat him.
Around 50.
I won. No,
Did
well,
you
I
want
could have
to
kept
round
going. I could have kept going. Yeah. Don't worry. That was just round 45, and I still wasn't dead. That guy died on round 45. He sucks. He sucks. No, I hope you guys enjoyed, though. I hope you guys can learn something from it. I hope this teaches you guys something about auto chess. There's another way to play the game, which is very, very, very hard. Again, I will mention this is an intermediate strat. This is not for new players. New player strategies are Orc, Warrior, Mech, Goblin, Elf, Druid. The easy ones. Go for the standard. Do not go for the hard-to-make work comps. Okay? Take care, and I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next episode where I show off some more stuff. Peace.